I am overwhelmed with joy, happiness, and inspiration with all the incredible things that are coming forward to be braided and intertwined and seen through new lenses of our perception on our path. Everything from new understandings to the layers of our bodies, the connections to different planetary rays, the mantras that we can hold and work with, and how each of these is really connected to a vibrational energy with within our own molecular structure. There is something so beautiful about how we are really braiding the truth in a very quantum way. There is no set answers on the planet. Our words are continuously used in a way to attempt to give us a hook into the energy streams that we begin to understand within ourselves as a knowingness, as a different way of feeling into creation, but not just creation as a science that we study, but as something we become consciously aware of within ourselves. Very much like a stream, a breath, becoming aware that we may, in many ways, be aware that our human body operates off of all of these different chemical responses and signals and movements and actions based on polarities, based on balances, based on a homeostasis blueprint. Yet at the same time, we never really sit and contemplate the consciousness stream that is moving our blood, or even becoming aware of our ecosystem within us as these living crystalline rivers that are flowing through us. Yet at the same time, we sit and question all of creation, or where am I from, or what is God, or what is the universe, or what is Brahma, or what is the consciousness streams. Yet we don't search those very same intricacies within just being present and aware that every single one of those questions, the answer lies even within the stillness of following the river of our blood, being present with it, observing it, sensing its consciousness, being with it. So as we get to embrace this beautiful new moon that is holding the vibration of the sun, sharing the energy of the gate 52, sharing the energy of stillness, we can anchor into the beautiful energy, knowing again that its polarity is going to be the gate 58. It is where the earth is. It is where we're invited to ground. So how do we embrace the joy? How do we embrace the energy of that which we seek? And the gate 52 gives us that gift of stillness. That gift of being completely just in a state of awareness. Stillness is not that we are doing nothing, but it is the most active awareness that we can be. That through stillness we can become aware of the very subtle things where Source is breathing through us continuously. And that if we really want to connect to Ilesa Ma, she is the animating breath. But it's not just breath that we breathe through our lungs. That there are chemical reactions within our body, these plasma vapors that are constantly moving between sheaths and layers and organs and places within our nervous system and connection nodes of where our nerves receive the messages. There are so many different layers. These are just some of the ways we can begin to perceive it in some visual way. But there is a plasma vapor that is constantly being breathed as an exchange between layers, between fascia, between these aspects of what we would think of as our physical body, but it's not. It is the exchange of consciousness that moves, and when it moves through, this is what vaporizes the dis-ease. the things that are stuck, the things that may be bound there, like miasmas for generations, lifetimes, life cycles, family karmas. And as we become aware of these things, again, these things can lie dormant within us for the longest time. But what is the gift? The gift is when we start to become aware of something. The moment we put our attention upon it, it already begins to shift. So even in the stillness, it is a very present, active, and mindful stillness. A stillness with intention that can take the sound codes. It can take the sacred mantras, the bijas. It can take the sacred Anunnaki language and speak into it a whole new instruction set. And this is where we begin to clear family karmas, family debts. We begin to unbind ourselves. We begin to demagnetize ourselves from the earth plane. This is the place where we become fully and completely sovereign through this beautiful gift of holding stillness, the gate 52, with the vibrational frequency of its anchoring fulcrum, the gate 58, joy. So we have the energy that holds us into this beautiful movement that is like the sacred dance of the Divine Mother. That there is a Trinity emanation of the Divine Mother, and that she holds at her pinnacle there is joy. Joy is the ultimate. There's also bliss, and there's also happiness. Happiness, bliss, and joy. And these are described as characteristics of the Divine Mother. But if we were to look at this as even just the chemical or the chemistry exchange within our body, we would see that this is a healthy balance within the layers of the signals, communication, the hormones, the glands, the organs, aka the planets, all in harmony. So as we get to hold this vibrational energy today, that this is our invitation to look at where in our life are we experiencing things that we feel disempowered from, and where can we begin to realize that the levels of change that we are looking for are not something that need to manifest before happiness, joy, or bliss can occur. But rather we become one with those vibrations, and then those vibrations begin to move through the plasma vapors. They begin to be exactly the medicine for us to step into the new levels of health, vitality, sovereignty, and freedom.